Mohammed. How you? Welcome to the live stream. Hope you're all well. My name is James, or Jamie, whatever you want to call me. Hello, Daoud Khan. How are you doing? Welcome in. No, I don't know Urdu. No. Anyway, hope you're all doing well today. Welcome to live. Smash that like button, everybody. So, yeah, I've just been doing some more researching on the universe and consciousness and things like that. Trying to get more understanding on some different theories and stuff. Just kind of open my mind up more. So yeah, so everybody doing alright? Welcome to the chat. Smash that like button, everybody. Got 5 people watching, 0 likes. Anyway, so yeah, just yeah, been doing a lot of researching and stuff and looking into, you know, like basically the fundamentals of reality. Hello, Mohammed. Questioning everything, basically. Questioning even if time exists. Now, yeah, you can say, well, time exists because we can measure it and all that, but you could argue that, hello, Clear, thank you, that you could argue that time doesn't exist outside of consciousness. That there is no objective time that, because everyone experiences it differently. Like, for example, if you know, like when you try, if you say tried to swat a fly, right? The fly apparently actually experience that in slow motion because they have like something like processing speed of like 250 frames per second compared to ours, which is about 60. So it's like 4 times. So it would mean that it could experience time much slower than we do, potentially. So that's what it suggests anyway, that time is an illusion, basically, that the brain creates. Everything, pretty much, you could argue, is kind of an illusion. Yeah, so that's the thing where I'm kind of going with all this, you know, that what even is real at this point? I'm kind of questioning, you know. Hello, Xerox, how you doing? I hope you're well. Is reality what we think it is? Because, you know, you got people still thinking that there's a reality outside that's, you know, solid. But they've shown in experiments that until an observation is made, it exists in a undetermined state, which seems to blow out the idea that, you know, physical reality that's outside of consciousness, basically, that this idea of materialism and all that, that a lot of scientists have been kind of, you know, dogmatically believing in for centuries. Oh, Chris, what are you on about? Oh, good. Here we go, calls already. Oh, goodness. I feel like I can't really have any kind of much of an intelligent conversation on here. No one's listening, are they, really? I mean, they either, you know, don't understand it, or they're just here to just be stupid and whatever. Sometimes I'm like, why do I even bother? You know, I want to actually have an interesting conversation, but then nobody's interested. Yeah, I did work out yesterday. It was a pretty hard workout, actually. Hello, honey. Hope you're well. Welcome to the chat. Hope you're having a good day so far. Smash that like button, everybody. We're on 6 likes now. Thank you. There's 10 people watching. Can we get it to 10 likes? Hello Soleo, hello Ibrahim. I'm okay, thank you, lonely girl. What's your name? Welcome to the chat, Amina. How are you today? So, but yeah, I've been questioning everything lately. just it's good to do that. I think. Hello Winter Bass, how's it going? Processor Dora, how's it going? Thank you, Ibrahim, much appreciated. Share the live out if you can. Hello, Amina, how you doing? Hope you're well today. Welcome to the live. Smash that like button, everybody. Share the live out if you can. Anyway. Okay, Vimal. Yeah, okay. You didn't need to put it twice. You look kind of serious. Like, sometimes I'm in a serious mood, and sometimes I'm in a more of a jokey mood, you know. I have different sides, you know. Depends on how I'm feeling at the time, so... is there anything wrong with being serious? I don't know. I mean... Okay, Vimal. Hello. Welcome in. Hope you're well today. I don't think there's anything wrong with, wanting to have a serious conversation, and hello, Mary Lou B. How you doing? There is a time and a place to be silly and whatever, but we don't have to always be like that. Sometimes you want to, have a serious chat, Oh, happy birthday to you, I love. Welcome to the chat. Smash that like button, everybody. We're on 12 likes. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, double tap your screens, if you don't mind. Just have to see how this goes and see who shows up. But yeah. Anyway. But yeah, is everybody okay then? Welcome to the live. Where is everybody from then? Hang on, it's gone a bit quiet. Thank you, I love Max. Yeah. Hope you're all having a great day. Thank you for the 13 likes, everybody. Yeah. So I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I have to have a dumbed down conversation, because when I start talking about more kind of deeper subjects, then people either lose interest or they don't know what I'm talking about. Hello, Ashif Nisha. How you doing? Hello, ma'am. How you doing? I might have in the UK, Adam. Oh, but you're from Australia, but you're Scottish. Okay. It'll pick up. I don't know. Yeah, it's just we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I went into that live yesterday, but I don't know. Yeah. I'm not sure if it's really for me. I think I've seen some of the people before in there. But, Journeyman, okay, bye then. Carmen, how you doing? Not sure if I remember you. Anyway, welcome in everybody. I hope you're all having a great day today. Share the live out if you can. Let's get to 20 likes real quick. Yeah, just keep the chat flowing, everybody. No, go away. Idiots. Okay. Doesn't seem like we're getting hardly any like serious people in right now. Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to just see who shows up, Yeah. No, bye bye. Have a nice day. What are you saying? Sunshine and rainbows. How you doing? Welcome to the live. Well, I found the poll will actually help me get more subscribers, but obviously I wouldn't do it if it didn't work. So yeah, seems to be working. That's you again. To go on. Alright, apparently there's 17 people, but where are they all? Say hello if you're watching. John Vergara, I'm handsome. Thank you for the 16 likes. Smash that like button, everybody. Share the live out if you can. Alright, hello, Ado. Yeah, it was a deadlift. Yeah, I once did 170, but I couldn't quite get 170 this time. It's been a while since I've been doing deadlifting, so... But at least I was kind of using somewhat better form than I have been, so... Yeah. Hello, Fred. How you doing? Oh, here we go. Hello, Edvaldo Silva. How are you today? Welcome to the live stream. Smash that like button, everybody. Hello, Kathy. Hope you're well. Welcome to the live. Welcome in here. Hello, Tiger. Oh, good to see you. Oh, we got somebody decent in now. Because I don't know a lot of these people, so yeah. Hello, Zane. You know, it's just, you get some random people sometimes and they're not really that kind of interactive, really. Nuba Blocks, I'm from the UK, where are you from? It's hard to really have a proper conversation with most people on here, to be honest. It's like, no offense, it's just, you know. Hello, Yusha. Thornvale, how you doing? Good to see you again. I'm from the UK, where are you from? Welcome to the live stream. What's this? Why don't you just go away? I thought you were just going to give up and just, you know. Hello, PFC. How you doing? Hello, Zane. What are you saying? Oh, goodness. Alright. We're getting some more in now, but it's just, hello, Giro. How you doing? I'm from Birmingham. Yeah, I live in York. What was your question, sorry? Hang on. What would you say is the best lifting technique to lose weight and gain muscle? I would say that the most important things to do is eat less, you know, so eat less calories. However you do that, say by eating higher volume, lower calorie foods, and also by moving more, so maybe walking more and things like that. Are probably going to be your most important things. I wouldn't say lifting is really probably going to be, in my opinion, one of the best ways. I mean, it can help by, you know, increasing metabolism and stuff. You can use it to help, you know, retain muscle during fat loss, but I wouldn't necessarily do tons of lifting whilst trying to lose weight necessarily. Just enough to try and retain muscle, basically. So maybe like 2-3 times a week, something like that. Just kind of, you know, just do some kind of, as long as you're doing enough to maintain muscle, you don't need to worry about maxing out or anything like that. Just, frogs are okay. Volna, how you doing? Welcome back, Giro. Yeah, basically I would just say during steady state cardio and walking are probably going to be, you know, good for burning general calories, but then you could also add in some resistance training on a couple of times a week, maybe to help to retain muscle. But basically the lifting weights isn't to burn calories really. You can do it in ways like circuit training and stuff, but that can sort of act as cardio as well. So, but I would say just focusing on, you know, increasing your step counts and stuff. Mainly, it should be your focus, but also do some, like, maybe do a couple of sessions of lifting. Anyway, hello Morris, how you doing? I hope you're well. Welcome to the live stream. But yeah, you don't necessarily have to go super, super heavy. As long as you can do enough to, like, maintain muscle mass. There's no point in doing too much during weight loss because you're probably not really going to be building muscle during that phase. At least not much anyway. Some people will say that they can if they're like really fat and they've never trained and they can sort of have a body recomposition. but it's not very efficient of a way to do it. You'd have to be like training a lot to do that, I think, and you're probably better off just focusing on losing the weight first and just kind of, I don't know. Sylvia Joyce, how you doing? I hope you're well. It's all at my super obese point to know what I'm doing right. And wrong, scales going down daily, so that's great, but no idea what's helping. Maybe the 17-hour daily fast, probably. Hello, my dear Arthur, how you doing? Yeah, I'm doing fine, thank you, guys. Do you want the flex? Hang on. Thanks for the 22 likes, everybody. Smash that like button, everybody. There you go. You're happy now. SS Yadash. I don't know who that is. Nah. Share this out if you can, everybody. Yeah, smash that like button. Yeah, doesn't seem like they've been pushing me out as much the last couple of days, I don't know. But hopefully it will pick up more and hopefully get some interesting people. Because, yeah, yesterday was a bit boring, to be honest with you. Hello, Farax up. How you doing? Remember me again? Yeah. Okay. Is everybody okay then? You should start working out before you hit 50. Yeah. Who are you talking to? I mean, I work out all the time, so... Are you just talking in general, like... I've seen things where people started working out in old age. I wonder if they've gone on TRT or something, because I don't think they could really build a lot of new muscle, like, after 50, probably. It's going to be a lot harder without any kind of aid like that, but... Anyway, thanks for the 27 likes. Smash that like button, everybody. Yeah, I've just been doing a lot of training to, you know, get in good shape and stuff, so it's just... okay. Yeah. Anyway, is everybody alright then? Welcome to the live stream. Worked out since 16 and still go hard 4 out of 7 days. Oh yeah, LF. Yeah, but I would say though that lifting isn't everything, you know? There's a lot of people that think that they just need to lift weights and then they're fit. No, you're not fit. Like if you get winded running up a flight of stairs, then you're not fit, you know? Look, what does the word fit actually mean? It means, you know, well, it's self-explanatory, really, isn't it? Are you jacked? Okay. But it's just, there's this whole thing of fitness and this whole focus around just being jacked, which I think is, you know, yeah, it's important to have some muscle, but then beyond a certain point, there's diminishing returns in terms of the actual benefits. And arguably beyond a certain point, it starts to become negative in some ways. So you have to find a balance really, and oh, Deepak. Hello, Earl. Oh God. Why don't you just do one? Why do you have to keep coming back? I don't get some people. Well, some people just want to be strong, but that's not fitness, is it? That's just being strong. That's just some ego shit, right? So I'd say if you want to be fit, then you have to be fit in general. You have to be able to, you know, be fit in any situation, basically. Hello, scenario. Fitness is a general term for just your overall health and you being able to, you know, sort of carry out tasks, being able to, you know, like for example, a lot of these people might gas out after, you know, running up a flight of stairs, or, you know, like they couldn't run a mile, some of these people, you know, without getting tired. I mean, I guess for his size, he's pretty fit, but you know, he's just kind of, I would still say that he's lacking in a lot of ways, like in his cardio and his, I mean, for his size is pretty impressive, but yeah, I mean that But I would say that he's still a long way to go until I would call him truly fit. He's just strong, he's just, he's a strong man, but anyway, little Daisy. Oh, fuck. Just go away, weirdo. I don't know what's wrong with it, that loser, Anyway. Fucking weirdo. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, is everybody alright then? Yeah, no, the one that's trying to say about, I was on about this guy that's coming in with thousands of accounts or something, why don't you just get a fucking life, man? What a fucking weirdo. Trying to threaten me that he's got thousands of accounts, he'll just keep coming back. What are you saying, Kelly? No, don't worry about it, just do the best that you can, Yeah, people are just rude and stuff. I'm from the UK, or whatever name that is. Sorry, I can't pronounce that, but... What are you on about, Jeff? Fucking get the fuck out. I'll just block that account now. Goodbye. Fucking weirdos. Would I ever move from UK? Possibly. Hello, Zami. Hello, Umer. What are you on about? Why don't they just get a life? Do they seriously have nothing better to do? Must be a sad life to do that, I'm okay, thank you. How are you doing? It's just, these idiots, having to deal with all these idiots. Hello, G-Man. How's it going? Yeah, you must be some kind of troll if you have thousands of accounts. You can't be a genuine kind of person, can you? Hello, Aaron. How you doing? Hope you're well today. Nice to meet you all. Hello, Big Ben. Hello, Marie. How you doing? Hope you're well. Welcome to the live stream. Share this out if you can. Hello, Connor Webb. How you doing? No, I'm English, Marie. Emer says, I go tell my brother to... What are you on about? What's going on here? Not in at the moment, Gus Rivers. Why? Okay, Kelly. Hello, way to... Alright, goodbye. Ugh. Get rid of this. Goodbye. What is wrong with these people, Do they really have nothing better to do? Hello, Starman. Trying to have a normal conversation here, and yeah. Hello, Arav. Okay, yeah, I only speak English, so yeah, that's too bad, I guess. Anyway, don't blame you. What you mean? This is just ridiculous. Why do I even bother? If this is all I'm gonna get, then it's hardly any real conversation going on. Then I could just say that you're just trying to harass as a counterclaim. If you're gonna do that, then you're basically just trying to harass my channel. I could just report you if I really want to. and just say that you know that you. But I don't know if they even do anything anyway. No, what's that? Oh no, I don't really. I don't know. The whole Tommy Robinson thing to me is just a fucking grifter, in my opinion. Oh, Fion, how you doing, Fion? Hope you're well. Yeah, just get rid of the spam. Could do with some mods in here, but it's probably that friggin' Patrick person or whatever. I don't know, or it's just some other idiot. Hello, Kavidu. Yeah, Fion, isn't it a Welsh name, isn't it? So I just have to keep blocking all these accounts, you know. Hopefully they'll just get bored soon and stop. I just don't get why they would feel the need to keep doing this. They're just going to keep getting blocked now. Jeffrey, how you doing? Hello, X3, how you doing? Tupac, hello. Welcome to the live stream. Hope you're all having a great day today. Share this out if you can. Thanks for the 35 likes. Just like, I don't know, I've just got some person just trying to harass the channel now. Yeah, I can see your comment, Boiling Frog. Right, get rid of this one as well. Block. Goodbye. They're just going to keep coming back, but what's wrong with them, you know? Yeah, it's sad, isn't it, you know? Goodbye. I wonder how long it'll take till they do run out of accounts, I don't know. I'm going to have to start adding some mods, you know? Horse Deep Sing, how you doing? Oh, you had surgery, okay. Yeah, just pathetic, isn't it? And then there's the whole subscriber only mode, but yeah, I might have to put it on that or something. Like you can ban them, but like they'll just keep coming back with multiple accounts though. So yeah, like I could do it like where they have to sub for at least a certain amount of time, but then I don't want it to mess up the chat though. It would just kind of buffer them, so I don't know how you do it though. I can't remember what you do. It's some kind of setting that you do. Right, let's just go in and try and... Yeah, they get bored eventually, so... Yeah. Anyway, is everybody alright then? Share the live out if you can. Okay, Christian girl. Yeah. Hopefully they'll get bored soon and they'll just move on. Oh, goodness sake. Yeah, okay. What are you saying? Why we're talking about God, let's move on. Okay. Hello, Jubilin. How you doing? I hope you're well today. Welcome to the live stream. Smash that like button, everybody. Thanks for the 38 likes. Yeah. Everybody doing alright then? Oh, goodness. Right. Right, well, how do I do the subscriber only thing then? How do we do that? Let me have a look and find out how to do it. Sub-only mode. How to. Let's have a look. YT to get out of here then. Right. Let's have a look. Subscriber only chat. So I go to the YouTube live. What's this? Where? Hang on a sec. Settings. I don't know if I can do that right now. Maybe I could. Maybe I'd have to restart or something. And yeah, maybe I'd have to start a new one, and then maybe it's only something that you can do at the beginning of the live stream. I don't know, but. No, but if it's like, you'd have to sub for like a certain amount of times. So we'd put sub only chat basically. So right. Anyway, what is wrong with these people? You know? Can they just like, you know, just do one? What's that sync? What are you saying? What is everybody on about? Oh God. I just think I should just give this shit up, you know. If this is all that's gonna happen, then I might as well just fucking give up, you know. I really can't be arsed with this, you know. But then again, if I do that, then they win. That's probably what they want to see, so I can't just let them win, you know. It's just tough sometimes when you've got all this. Thank you, Sync. There was no hate speech. You're the ones harassing me. You know? Okay, hello Roseanne, how you doing? I'm gonna have to, I'll just add Tiger as a moderator, I think. If they do come in, just like, yeah, just, if you can help me out here. If you can, but yeah. There we go, I'm just adding you as a moderator now. Free speech, yeah. So what are your thoughts on this friggin' Tommy Robinson shit? Aren't you one of his ass kissers or something? I don't know. I'm British. Mr. Boston, what's the thanks for? Yeah. Hopefully they'll just get bored and just move on, you know? They'll just keep getting booted out, basically. They'll just... You support Tommy, well, isn't he like a Zionist or something? I mean... Seems like he's more... I don't know, that's the whole thing where, like... He's been given a lot of money from Israel lobby or something to, like... Basically be a Zionist. So... Why are you so triggered, Marie? What are you on about God or something? I don't know. Oh, Cronin. What's that? Klaus. Oh, it's a different out name or something. Okay, Stratka. I mean, I don't know. I just think he's a... In my opinion, he's a grifter, he's a shill, and yeah, I think he's... Well, I don't think he's a genuine person. That's my opinion on it anyway. Alright. That's okay, but it's just, yeah, I'll have to try and add a few more soon because it's just getting out of control really, but yeah. Good to see you too, Morris. It's just, it just ruins the flow, doesn't it? Mr. One Boston says, I agree with you, James. What's that? What do you mean, the whole Tommy thing?
Alright. Giggity, giggity, goo. Haha. Alright.
The guest from Hello Neighbor says, what's your religion? I don't have a religion. Nah, hello LG Prime, how you doing? Yeah, I'm not a religious person myself, but you know, I respect different religions as long as they respect that I don't have a religion, you know? I would say more agnostic, I just kind of yeah. Anyway, but welcome to the live stream. Same, I don't believe in God, but I respect that. Yeah. Everyone's entitled to their own beliefs, is how I see it, you know? Is everybody alright? Become a Mason. Or you mean a Freemason? Huh. Hello, M Stans. How's it going? Well, I've had a lot of these people trying to push their religion, but it seems to be like Christians as well, where they do the same thing in a lot of cases, where they, hello Marvin Gallup or so, thank you. They just seem to be quite, I don't know about boiling frog, I don't know, grape gorilla, I might do, but then, it's just there's people that I thought were genuine and then turned out to be, you know, fake. So I've got to be a bit careful with who I add as mods. I'm a bit reluctant these days because I've added mods in the past and I'm quite cautious of who I add as a mod. So unknown user says Islam respects non-Muslims. Well, I'd say about all these religions, a lot of these, like say Islam and Christianity, they seem to be very pushy with their religion. Maybe that's because they're being told that they have to, you know, push it on people. And like they were saying how in the Bible, whatever, it tells you to, you know, to preach to people. Even if it seems like it's harassment or whatever. But anyway, I'm doing fine, thank you. It's good to see you. Norton says, why does science fly you to the moon, but religion flies you into... Oh, God. Okay, no. I mean, there's this whole thing about 9/11, there's like, you know, some reckon that it's like, you know, an inside job or something, and that they weren't the only people responsible or something, and that there was some kind of, you know, conspiracy, if you will, behind it, which, I know not everyone's going to believe that, but, you know, I just think we should question everything, really. You know, we should question these narratives and stuff. All conspiracy theory. But like, it seemed to be like a thing that they used to bring in certain agendas after that. Elisa, nothing is what it seems. I mean, I don't believe in all conspiracy theories. I think some of them are, you know, ridiculous. Like, I don't believe in flat Earth, for example, and stuff like that, because that can be proven false. But there are certain things that are like, you know, that we can actually, you know, they're questionable at best. Elisa, not that I don't believe that he's still alive. Who's this JK person? Hang on. Yeah, just, why would they even say stuff like that? It's just, no, I'm not even bold in them. Even if I was, why would they even, you know, whatever. Your daughter believes in flat Earth, right? Okay. What got her into that? I mean, I've looked into all that stuff, and I was into this community, but it's just, if you really look into it, there's just no way it can be possible, because You wouldn't even have sunsets and things like that, so... Time to divorce your daughter, lol. What do you mean? What do you mean, divorce your daughter? Zane says the Earth is a cube. So you don't believe in flat Earth or something? The internet was the best and worst thing they did to themselves. Adopt may be better word, lol. Oh yeah. Huh. Huh. Alright. What's that? Sun and moon are local. Well, nah. It would still not make sense because if you look at the sky and the way that it's like a dome shape, it would not look like that on a flat Earth. It would look like, you know, you've got like, say, like a corridor in the ceiling, but it doesn't necessarily look, it looks like it's going down in a straight line, whereas the sun, it does that. So you can actually see the curve, the way that the Earth is like tilting, and yeah. That's why would someone like say divorce your daughter? What the hell, that's a bit of a odd thing to say, but anyway. But I hope everyone's well anyway. Share this out if you can. I don't know, like I said, this whole flat Earth theory has just been debunked. And there's also been, there was this experiment in Antarctica where they've actually, flat Earth has changed their mind over it. So even some big flat earthers have actually changed their mind over that experiment. But there's some people who are just still in denial and say that it's, yeah, oblate spheroid, so it's basically like, it's wider at the equator, but like, you know, like, narrower at the poles, basically. They say it's actually gotten slightly flattened over time, but yeah, you don't believe in that yourself. I was just saying how certain theories are not true. There's some people with too much time on their hands, I think, and a lot of paranoia. And don't get me wrong, we all have a sense of paranoia at times and cynicism and all that, but like, you can go down the deep end and it's like, yeah. Hello, Reverend Tunk. Hi, brother, where are you from? I'm from the UK. Horse Deep Sing, where are you from? Hope you're doing well, anyway. Yeah, welcome back, Mohammed. No, I don't think I would move to the USA. Yeah, it's just like, it's even more westernized than the UK, so. Teflon Smooth Brain, what's that? Yeah, I don't know what that is, but maybe you can explain more about that. I don't know, I just don't really fancy America, to be honest. I don't know, it's just very, I guess it depends where, but it wouldn't be that easy to move there anyway. Like, you would need some kind of, a good amount of income and stuff like that. You would need to have a lot of, you know, there's a lot of, like, legal stuff you would have to go through anyway. So, yeah, I wouldn't really be thinking about moving there, but if I could move anywhere, I'd probably move somewhere more eastern, but anyway. Okay, thank you, gamers. Hello, Narendra. How you doing? Jordan Maxwell. No, I've not watched Jordan Maxwell. I've heard of him, but never got round to seeing it. Anyway. Prime Minister of India, really. Hello, name lesson. How are you? Jordan Maxwell was Ghislaine Maxwell's father. Really? Is that, you just like talking shit? Hang on a sec. Jordan Maxwell. Is that Jordan Maxwell? Or are you just taking the piss or something? Hang on. That was something to do with Epstein, wasn't it? Hang on. Hello, Tata. How you doing? Hope you're well. So, yeah, I don't think that's right, is it? What's that? Robert Maxwell, not fucking Jordan Maxwell now. I knew it wasn't. It's like, yeah, that's not. Yeah, Robert Maxwell's the father. Okay, Tom Hook. Thank you. The hell. My country is the UK. Can you get rid of the spam, please? Flat Earth 91, Psyop 91. What do you mean? I think it could be a psyop, like they're trying to. Maybe that's the kind of like, you know, like the whole kind of straw man conspiracy thing where they use it as a straw man to attack any sort of genuine conspiracies. So people can be like, oh, if you question the C-19 job, oh, you're probably some kind of flat Earth nut job or something. That's what I think. Even one of the like mainstream media things actually use that as a kind of, you know, way to basically try and basically ridicule them and, you know, to kind of slander them. Oh yeah, 33. Yeah, I've heard about all that. The 33 code. Yeah, it's interesting. 33 vertebrae. Jesus died at 33. The 33 degrees of Freemasonry. You know, what is it about this number 33? You know, so what is it that's so special about that number? Is it one of these sacred numbers? And it's like the 666, like the six, like the what is it? The carbon thing, molecule six. Or carbon. What do you mean? Carbon atom. I mean, like the six. What is it? Six protons, 6 neutrons, and 6 electrons. Smash that like button, everybody. Thank you for the 50 likes. Hope everyone's having a great day today. New York City, 666. Alright. What do you mean? Are you on about the numerology or something? It's not in numerology. Hang on. What do you mean? Has anyone looked into a thing called gematria? Which is basically like a form of numerology. I don't know whether I believe in all that kind of stuff, but some people really do. There was this guy called Zachary K. Hubbard that's like really into that stuff. Hello, Andrew, how you doing? Because what I remember that, you know, like the word corona, but this could just be some kind of confirmation bias or something. The word corona is actually, well, it's 6 letters, and if you actually count up the numbers in gematria, it comes to 66. So then you've got your 666 there. But it could just be a coincidence. I mean, because, you know, you could use a different word and then get a different result, but Manly, oh yeah, I've heard of Manly P. Hall, but again, that's not what someone I've really looked into. Like, I hear people referencing a lot of people, and, you know, Albert Pike, right. Even like the word CV, you could argue is 322, the Skull and Bones code. You know, what basically, I guess it depends on which form of numerology you use, because that's just kind of like, because then depending on which type of numerology, you would get a different number. So you could argue there's confirmation bias, because you could use 2 different types, and then you could try and see some kind of pattern or something. Do I sleep? Yes, I do. Another 9. Hello, Stella. How you doing? What's that? So, like, for example, you could say, if you used full reduction gematria, whatever they call it, basically with full reduction, you go up to 9, and then basically, so what happens? You go up to like number 9, and then you go back down to number 1 or something. So instead of it adding up to like, you know, 26 at, let's say, letter Z, you know, it goes through cycles of 1 to 9. Okay, I thought you were just gonna like stop now, Patrick. Thought Patrick had just given up now or something, but yeah, I thought it seemed like they'd just gone away now or something. I was hoping that that's what was gonna happen. They were probably just lulling me into a false sense of security or something, you know? But they can just fuck off, you know? Yeah. Is it because they thought Tiger had just kind of gone or something? Or is that what's going on? I don't know what their fucking problem is, but they need to just do one. Just get a fucking life. Thing is, YouTube wouldn't fucking do anything, would they, if I tried reporting this person? They're trying to threaten to report me or whatever, but... Joel, not much right now, just talking conspiracies and stuff, really. You know, just different things on, you know, whether any of them are actually true or other explanations and stuff, but 523 Jessica, how you doing? Okay, Emma Wing, why? Goodbye, whatever. Go away. If you have nothing good to say, then just don't say anything. Hello, Lynn Yeats, LMAO. I don't have kids. YouTube blocked me once for saying a man can't give birth. What are you on about, Louise? What are you on about? Playmaker, what are you on about? Saying that a man can't give birth. I guess it depends on like what you define as a man, really. Nowadays, the definitions have all become kind of blurry and, you know, open to like, you know, subjectivity or whatever, you know. Yeah, it's so strange. You don't know who you're dealing with on here, really, do you? I just don't get why people don't just, you know, try and find something better to do. Can you not just, I don't know, play a video game or something? Do some artwork, I don't know, something else, something more productive. You know? Something more, anyway, federal equals 33, masonry equals 33, selfish equals 33, order equals 33, judging equals 33, really? Hello Sylvie, how you doing? Time equals 33. Well, I'll talk about how time might not even exist. So, yeah. Oi, oi, so, thank you. Biology, bro. What are you talking about? Lens Gamer Gang, how you doing? Saturn 33, Jupiter 33, Eclipse 33, right. So is this the full reduction gematria? But it's like the word crown court is, you could say that's 33, but that's using a different kind of method, where you just kind of, you put the numbers together, like 3, 3. So, time is a human construct. Yeah, basically, that's what I've been talking about with the biocentrism, and how basically time and space are where basically mental constructs that they're used as a way to understand reality, and like, yeah. Humanity 666. Alright. Hello Elif. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Hope you've all had a great day. Morris says, very interesting topics here. It's nice to actually see a channel talk about different thought-provoking subjects. Yeah, that's what we try and do. Other comment, Albert Einstein, what do you mean? Hello, Jeff. Do you believe in time travel? Not really. No, I don't think so. Like, there's this thing called the grandfather paradox, which I don't know if there's been any solution to that. But yeah, that would kind of like heavily put it into question, to say the least. So yeah, I'll see if I can get up the grandfather paradox to explain it better. But yeah, if you don't know the grandfather paradox, this is what it is. So let me just, yeah. Right, grandfather paradox. Hello, AN2, how you doing? Is everybody okay? Here is something you do not understand. What do you mean? The English language is numerically perfect in reverse. Really? Hello, Medina. Have you heard of something called quantum syntax grammar? Hello, Brett. Because some argue that the English language as we have it now, the problem is that it can be very like ambiguous and open to interpretation. But with quantum syntax grammar, apparently it removes all of that. Anyway, so let me find out about, yeah, so basically, the ultimate logical trap of linear time travel, illustrating what happens if you go back in time and kill your biological grandfather before your parent is conceived. If you succeed, you are never born. But if you are never born, you can never travel back in time to kill him in the first place. Hi Blake, how you doing? I'm not too bad, thank you, Medina. How you doing? But there's a thing called the quantum resolution branching probability wave. So no linear rewinding. In quantum mechanics, the Everett's many worlds view, time is not a single film strip that you can erase and record over. The new branch, the moment you travel back, you are not entering your own past history, you are opening a new parallel branch of the cosmic probability wave. Oh, Sproggy. Okay. Yeah, so, anyway. Let's keep going. So, parallel outcomes. If you eliminate the grandfather in this new branch, he dies only in the specific timeline you continue to exist as a traveler from a completely different probability branch. There is no logical contradiction because both timelines exist as valid mathematical paths. So that could be some potential way that time travel can be possible from a quantum perspective. Hello, Lillian from New Jersey, how you doing? Okay, Larry, just no spamming or you will be just gotten rid of, so just saying, you know. We're just going to have a zero tolerance policy from now on, you know. Any bullshit's just going to be gotten rid of immediately, so yeah. Anyway, what's that? I'm not here to sell you anything, I'm not here to lie to you, I'm not here to cause chaos. Okay, well, thank you. Because don't, yeah. Hamid Khan, okay. Yeah, but just don't start blocking everybody because it could hurt the algorithm, I'm just saying. If they're just being silly, don't just block them. Time them out at most, but if people start harassing and trying to spam the chat, then at that point, probably just block those accounts. If they come with multiple accounts, for example, then just block those ones. But I wouldn't want to, like, yeah, block everybody because I've heard that can harm the channel, so yeah. Because then, yeah, it would be seen as less interaction, so anyway. Alright. Okay. Yeah, just delete the comments if there's spam or whatever, but yeah. Anyway, so you're trying to have a serious conversation, but it just seems like people would just rather cause chaos than actually be serious. Just gets draining, you know, because you just want to have an adult, proper conversation, but I don't know. It is what it is at the end of the day. Anyway, we've got 58 likes on the live. Thank you, everybody. Smash that like button, everybody. Yeah. Yeah, is everyone alright then? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, well, thank you for liking. Just no more BS, alright? Hello, Prinsy. Hi, you now me, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? Alright, is everyone alright today? Bankers 47, President 47, White House 47, Republican 47, Democrat 47. What's the thing about 47? There's all these different numbers, I can't even keep up with it. You got 33, you got... I don't know. Okay. Leon Svensson, how you doing? Hope you're well. Thank you for liking the live, everybody. Yeah, smash that like button. I'm doing fine, thank you, Charles. How you doing today? Welcome in. Hope all is well. No, let's not do this whole thing in here, Nuba. I feel like just going, guys. I'm just getting fed up of this. 67. Okay, just. It's just getting ridiculous. Okay, what you're saying. Third time's the charm. Huh. Whatever. I'm doing fine, thank you. How you doing? Yeah. I just don't want to get into the whole geopolitical stuff, really. People keep trying to push it into politics and stuff, and Escobar, how you doing? I hope you're well. What are you saying, Ek? What's everybody up to today, anyway? Welcome to the live. Okay, Morris. Thank you. Hello, Bona. How are you today? Welcome in. Oh, really, Yusuf? Yeah. Thank you, Boston. Hello, Charlotte. How are you doing? Welcome in. Hello, Riza. Alright. Ibrahim. Hello. Hello, Florence. How you doing? Welcome to the live. Hello, Tash Alex. Hope you're well. Welcome in here, people. I stopped spamming. I will do then. Bye. Anyway. Yeah, they're just like being really annoying. I'm just getting tired of this shit, you know. They don't make this shit easy, do they, you know? Yeah, if only I don't know, it's just I'm a bit funny with adding mods though, you know, because I don't want people just blocking every single person who's a troll necessarily, or just tying them out or whatever, you know, because I've heard it can negatively affect the channel, so hello Jace. Okay, well bye. Just time them out, you know, because I've heard blocking hurts the channel. I don't know how true that is. Maybe they're just saying that. But I've heard that yeah. I do gym stuff, I do workouts and things. Ain't no way we have streaming of people yap. Okay, thank you, John. Florence, nice to meet you. How you doing today? I hope you're well. Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, I appreciate that, Morris. Yeah. Thank you, Charlotte. Yeah. It just makes it just not fun, you know. It's like... Anyway. It's like a smooth chat that's just, you know, no idiots, hardly, just kind of... where we can just have a, you know, good conversation. It just ruins the flow of the conversation, and you get off track, you forget what you were even talking about, and so I was getting into the whole thing on time, wasn't I, about, you know, time not being a physical thing that exists outside of the mind or something like that. That's the idea anyway. I'm thinking about doing some like outdoor lives where I'm doing some busking and stuff. So I might start doing that soon. Hello Andrea, good to see you. Yeah, I've been missing your lives. I need to catch up. When are you going live again, Andrea? Yeah. Hello Jace, my youth. I don't mean I know. Stop spamming the chat. No, just probably maybe be doing some beatboxing or something. I don't know. I'm gonna try that, I think. What's that? I feel like some of these guys are narcissistic or something, like that guy that was harassing the chat that was like, WTF, yeah. I don't want us to say narcissistic, they're probably just really bored and just have nothing better to do, you know? 5:30 my time, so that would be like 10:30 my time then. I'll have to see if I'm in at that time, but yeah. I'll try and pop in, but yeah. Samantha, what are you saying? Doesn't harm channel's visibility or algorithm. In fact, it protects your community and mental health without. I don't know. I just remember they were saying that. Yeah. Let's have a look. Because they might say about how it could result in fewer interactions on the live stream, but you could argue that it puts off real people. So maybe whoever was saying that was just trying to say that to sabotage, when the opposite is actually true. But I don't know. I don't even know what to believe anymore, really. So, but yeah, maybe they were just saying that as a way to, you know, so that I would just put up with a bunch of trolls in my chat, thinking it might help, but it's actually, it just gets draining, you know, when you've got all these idiots. It's like, yeah. You was also curious. Okay, well, thank you for sharing that, Samantha. Yeah, Carnival, 2 more days, Manchester. I'd go if I were in the UK. Yeah, you kept going on about that, innit? Maestro, we're just chatting here, really. Sanju, no, I'm British. Multi, how you doing? Oh yeah, 400 IQ. Yeah, that's about right, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I got a 400 IQ. Oh, Derple. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you're all well. You cannot change other people, we can only change ourselves. Yeah. Okay, take care, Charlotte. Thank you for the sub, Florence. Yes, I'm British, Maestro, yeah. May affect subscribers, I don't know. Yeah, because I was thinking if people that unsub because I just block everybody, but they were just fake subs to begin with or something, I don't know. Yeah. Just end up with, I reckon half my fucking subs are a bunch of troll accounts or something, you know? Which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Okay, take care, Charlotte. Yeah. It wouldn't be good to see my subs going down if I, start blocking every single one of them, but yeah. Hello, Kitten. So I do know quite a few of my subs are actually some fucking trolls or something. But anyway, so they're probably not going to stay subbed if I block them all, are they? But I shouldn't want to have those kind of people as my subs anyway. They just harass and just annoy. Anyway, is everybody okay? Hope you're all well tonight. Today, I mean. What the hell am I on about? Sirijon. I don't know how you pronounce that. Okay, thank you, Boston. Quality over quantity, yeah. It's just difficult when there was like nobody hardly coming into the chat though. But yeah, because I thought maybe it was helping with the algorithm, but yeah, you've got to be careful about that though. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. You'd end up with like, Aaron, how you doing? Thank you. Nice. How you doing? What happened to my voice? What are you on about, Faye? Nothing happened to my voice. That's just how it is. That's just my natural voice. Yeah. Sock horror. Some people just have a naturally deep voice. Also turns people off from subbing. Well, that's true, yeah. If they see the chat's just a bunch of nonsense, then that might put off genuine people. That might be why I've been just dealing with a whole bunch of idiots lately. And hardly any real people come into my chats. Great meme reset you're on about. Yeah, to me that's way better than this fucking 6-7 nonsense. I'd rather actually see a bunch of like the old school memes coming back, you know? No, I'm not a smoker, I just naturally have a deep voice. Hello, Faye. Some people just have a voice like mine, you know? Surely there's quite a few other people out there that have a voice like mine. I don't think it's that special, is it, you know? I'm sure there's millions of other guys out there with a voice like mine, so sure it can't be that unusual. I hear people all the time with deep voices, you know? Hello, Shredder team. I sound like a voice actor. Alright. Thank you for the 60... Oh, God. I'm not even going to say that number, because it's... Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. It's not that there's anything wrong. It's just people just kind of pick on anything. It's like, who cares if I have a deep voice or something? Like, I don't get why people are so bothered what I sound like. I don't know. Oh, really, Shredder? Yeah, I'm not a voice actor, but maybe I can be a voice actor, you know, because I can put on lots of different voices, you know. Hi there, everybody. How are you doing today, everyone? I can put on all these different voices. Yeah. Why is there no donation? Because I got demonetized. Yeah, so if you want to donate, there's like a PayPal, and there's like a Buy Me a Coffee, and that's what you gotta do if you want to donate to the channel. Okay? So yeah, I can, put on all these different voices, you know.
Maybe I could be a voice actor. Welcome to the live stream, everybody. I can put on any voice I like. Yes.
Alright, stop spamming, please. Hi, Iron Man. Hello, Lachlan. Yeah, it got demonetized a while ago. Yeah. Lachlan Marsh, how are you today? Hope you're well. Okay, Zane. Can you stop? Right. Okay then. Goodbye. Mr. Silly, I'm mainly doing this at the moment, but anyway. Elisha, how you doing? Hello, Kneecap. Welcome to the live. Hope you're all having a good day today. You're going as well now. What's this? I am the greatest scientist of this generation. What happened recently? I don't support MAGA now. I'm not even American, so yeah, but I've been training new employees at work this week. Oh yeah. I thought you said you were doing like some, what is it, delivery or something. Oh, demonetization. It happened a couple of months ago, I think. It was a while ago. Are you not new to this channel or something, or what? What's going on? Yeah, it was a while ago or something. It was like, yeah. It just happened one day. There was no warning or anything. It was just demonetized. I don't think that's right the way that they did it, because I'm not Canadian, Faye. We've got Andrea in the chat here. She's Canadian. I'm from the UK. I'm putting on a Canadian accent now. SJ 2005, I think so. Welcome in. Thanks for the 71 likes. Smash that like button, everybody. Yeah, I don't know. It's just the way that they sold channels as spam or whatever, so then they just hit them all with demonetization. Yixi Chan, how you doing? They should have warned everybody, shouldn't they? Really, you know? They should have said we're cracking down on whatever, right? And then just kind of give you some time to kind of sort your content out, instead of just demonetizing you and then having to kind of like, you know, to then try and sort it out afterwards. They should give you the opportunity to sort it out first if there's actually, but oh no, we're going to demonetize you and then you have to appeal. I can't be arsed with all that, you know. Why don't they just tell me what what's bad content, and then I can sort it out. And then if I don't do it by a certain date, then they can just demonetize me, then that's fair enough. But like, why didn't they give us all a warning so then we could have a chance to sort the content out, you know? If that's the problem, right? Okay, take care, Tiger. Faye, oh, you're Canadian, okay. Didn't you say, oh yeah, but you should know that I'm not Canadian then if you're Canadian. M Stuns, okay. There you go, there's the Donald Trump voice. Let's get 100 likes. What are you saying, Faye? What do you mean, mate? And about. And Srijan's from Bangladesh. Hope you're all well today, people, anyway. Smash that like button, everybody. Hi, Adam, how you doing? I hope you're well. Hello, Milo, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Share this out if you can, everyone. Hello, Lions. Good to see you. How you doing? Yeah, I haven't seen you in here for a bit. It's alright, just been dealing with a lot of troll accounts lately, so yeah. Hello, Emlyn, how you doing? Bigger support system so you don't have to carry all the stress will take time, of course. What do you mean? In about like mods and stuff. Faces, bro, someone said your face looked like Donald Trump. No, it's just when I'm doing this. When I'm doing these impressions, normally I don't look like this. I'm just doing a character. Didn't you say you liked my Stephen Hawking impression? What happened? What do you mean, Jenna? Welcome to the live. Let's get 100 likes on the live. I will share. Thank you, Morris. Much appreciated. Anyway, I know you said mods, but that's just the beginning. Okay, what are you talking about? I usually just listen in while I'm doing stuff. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, it's like I see you in other people's chats and you're kind of... Well, I never really see you, like, say much in mine usually, but I guess it depends on time of day and things like that, but... How are you feeling? Thank you. I'm feeling okay, thank you for asking. One channel I like have been amazing Discord, so subs can talk together and have a good environment, so when streams come on, it's cool. Oh, really? What, is there some Discord that I can join or something where they're like a community or something? I could do with finding a few where we can kind of like network together and stuff. Some like positive people. Could do with some like positive groups and stuff. Obviously I've found some like with lions and stuff like that, but yeah. I'm always looking to, you know, sort of like expand my network out and yeah. Yeah, just thought that'd be cool. Yeah, you'll have to let me know about different groups and stuff. I've just joined like a couple of Discords recently, but they're like fitness related ones. But I don't really use it that much. I think I should use Discord a bit more for like, because it can be a good way to like network and interact with people. So yeah. Anyway, Gloria, how you doing? Yeah, I have one, but it's just like, I don't know. I don't really kind of bother with it. I don't know, it's been a long time, so it's probably all just got messed up with a bunch of trolls. So I might have to start it up again, or just, I might wipe that one. I don't know really, I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but, or I'm talking about, you know, joining other ones to kind of meet other people potentially, but, what's a weird distraction, what you mean? In about Discord or something, or... I don't know, I don't really use Discord much, so... Not RMX. Phase from the Philippines, alright. Yeah, I don't really, Discord and I don't really use social media that much in general, apart from talking to the odd people. But... Best in real life, but that gets complicated quickly. What do you mean? You're about real life interactions. Yeah, you've got the real life dramas and stuff, haven't you? You know, where you can get pulled into dramas a lot more easily, whereas online, because you don't really know the people, you can always just kind of duck out of it and just, you know, whereas in real life, yeah, you can find yourself getting involved and it's hard to get out of it. That's the only problem, isn't it? Depression talks, the problem is I've been in there and I didn't feel welcome, so I left there. So unfortunately, yeah, I kind of just got a bad vibe that it felt hostile, and I was like, yeah, not for me. So, yeah, anyway. But, hello Puddin, how you doing? Gooby, hello, how you doing? Anthony, how you doing? It's the new normal. You're about the whole, since the 2020 shit, you know, where people just act all kind of weird now, and I don't know. It's one of those things, isn't it, really? Depends on the channel, I guess. I don't know. That's kind of what it seemed like. I don't know. Maybe some of these people, they start getting like these clicks and stuff, and then once they built up their click, it seems as though new people joining, they're kind of a bit hostile towards them, maybe. I don't know. Or they feel a bit kind of, you know what I mean, that they can just be seen a bit sort of, you know, just sort of like they don't really care for all these new people. They just have their kind of thing, and it's like almost like an exclusive sort of thing. It's like, for example, when people say they feel lonely in a crowded room, that's what you can feel like. The only person that I knew that I saw in that chat was, well, it was Sarah, but she goes by the name Seg on her handle name. But she actually went there from my channel. She actually met through, I think it was from Lions actually, and maybe, I don't know, but it's just, you know, but there's other people that have said that they didn't really sort of, you know, get necessarily the great of a vibe in depression talks. Yeah, like Orange or Peaches or whatever. Okay, just why you come in with multiple accounts? Obviously trolling. Yeah, I felt a little strange, but I just talk and listen and chill. I ended up, yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm not gonna go in there and try and join in if I feel like I'm just gonna get ignored. Well, I've had that with chats that I would try and go in before where I just feel like I'm ignored, so I'm never gonna go back again if that's gonna be the case. So I apologise if anyone feels ignored in here, because I just don't like it when people do that. But I'm not meaning to do it. Sometimes I just miss a few comments and stuff. But I'm not intentionally trying to ignore people, so... What are you saying, Sam? I don't know. I guess it either is good or it just isn't. Makes sort of sense to me, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? You know? Each to their own, I suppose, right? Although you're doing it, then I'm not going to tell people where they should and shouldn't be going either. Some people will then, you know, where they have the personal grudges or whatever, and then they try and make people do what they want them to do and say, oh, you can't go there because I don't like that person, for example. Thank you, Carleen. How you doing? Hope you're well today. Let's get 100 likes on the live. Yeah. So, is everybody doing alright then? What's that you're doing it then? I'll have to see if there's other, like, people I can feel kind of part of. It's just, I've started feeling, you know, part of that, like, you know, Lions and Alaska and the people, there's a few people that I can talk to in there, and, you know, you've got people like Sophia, there's people like Evs, there's people like, who else is there? There's quite a few, actually, that I've started seeing. There's Nikki, there's Mike, there's Ultima Lex. Those are all the people I've met from that channel. Not sure if I can think of any more, but yeah. But it's good to see that I've, you know, kind of been able to, yeah. Yeah, the group mentality sometimes works against you. That's the thing, what they call groupthink and all that. So you have to be careful with that. Also, no, you still have, thank you, Joe. You have to be an individual within a group. Well, Edmund, you can be part of a group, but you still have to be an individual within it. That's what you have to find that balance of being able to, you know, be part of something, but then maintain your individual, okay, welcome back, Joe, into, you know, sort of individual identity. Yeah, I try and keep it on a positive tip and incentive only of cool people though, right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's the thing. It's you gotta just, yeah. So I guess you like watch that channel then, the Depression Talks. I just kind of feel like, you know, that if they really like advocate for mental health and stuff, then shouldn't they be kind of like trying to sort of be mindful of like other people and make sure that they all feel welcomed and feel, you know what I mean? A little pixel I do, and that's what I kind of feel like. Everyone should try and welcome people in and make sure that they all feel heard. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I talk, sometimes I listen. Okay. So do you talk to a lot of the people in there then, or? I think I even tried saying, you know, hi all, and then just see if people would, you know, say anything, but no, nothing happened. It was just, yeah, I think so. Okay, yeah. Yeah, what's that? Hack tool for grading system. What are you on about? What are you talking about? Okay, I think if they knew it would help them a lot to be more inclusive for sure. Well, I don't know, like, it's up to them at the end of the day, right? If they, you know, maybe they don't want to be inclusive anymore, I don't know. But this is the thing, if you're going out publicly, then it's like, yeah, you're gonna get anybody showing up, and yeah, that's what I can be a bit like, where I'll conversation if it's something that I feel like I have some input on. You know, like if it's something that I have some kind of, like for example, someone starts talking about fitness or something, then I might, you know, chime in with something, right? This is an issue I've come across myself with that channel. Basically, don't be a dick and get involved, and you're included. What are you saying? What do you mean? You say, there's an issue I've come across myself with that channel. Basically, don't be a dick. What do you mean? I don't know. They'll like, well, I mean, if it's something that I'm not into, I can't really add much to the conversation, can I? You know? What are you on about? No, I do believe they are learning stuff, but I think letting them know would only help, not harm. But letting them know means also you are fine or comfortable to do that. Yeah, I mean, I suppose I should have just, you know, I suppose that's kind of an issue on my part where I just kind of stormed out the chat kind of thing. I just said, you know, goodbye, I ain't coming back. That's basically what I said. And that was me gone, you know. I'm like, but it's like, you know, if like people are gonna just, the only person that said anything was Sarah from the channel but all of those people, no one said anything. I don't think he said anything. He didn't. None of them acknowledged me. So that's my rules. Filters out the people. All right. Hang on. So what are you saying that like is how they do it on their channel or something, that they have a different way of doing things that they don't. It's like you know, trying to break into a new group when they've all known each other for quite a while. It's like, for example, there was this neurodiversity group, right? And I tried going for a while, and at times it was okay, but it did feel a bit clicky, you know. I suppose that kind of naturally happens, but it just feels a bit sort of like. So I was thinking about, why is it that despite there being more and more members on the group, but yet the meetups actually stagnated over time, and I think I know why it happened, because you get this kind of cliquey group of people who don't seem to be really that kind of welcoming to new people. They'll say that they want new people in, but yet they'll act so cliquey and kind of, it's like we need to be more kind of welcoming with open arms and all that kind of thing, right? What are you saying, Ernita Gomez? Hello, Mitch, and no judgment. That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Basically, I like to do stuff if you're just sat there begging for cash. Yeah, that's the thing. Is you shouldn't just beg for cash, and that's not really content, is it? Brina Corky, how you doing? Hope you're well. I think that you are very valuable in making your own. There, in a sense, you can do the things or have things in your channel that you felt lacked in others you believe that is needed. Yeah, there is that, isn't there? Where you. That's the thing. It's like, if I go to a channel and then I kind of see something lacking there, then it's like, okay, well, I'll just fire my own live up and just kind of do my own thing then, There's nothing to stop me from just, if I don't like it somewhere, all I have to do is just press go live, and then I've got my own live stream. I get my own crew coming in then, and happy days, Yeah, take the opposite path and do what others don't. Yeah, that's what we do here. We try and welcome everyone in. We try and listen to what people are going through and, actually give a damn rather than just kind of act like you do and just kind of. People can get behind you if you have set goals and direction that people would actually love to be a part of. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I like to, try and focus on certain milestones and goals and things like that. Daniela Shield, how's it going? Dummy in the door, how's it going? Welcome to the live. Thanks for the 87 likes. Let's get to 100. So that's the thing, we get to 100 likes and then there's a goal that we can get behind, right? So we're not too far off now. But yeah, I just like to see progress in different ways. I like to see things moving forward. I like to see, progress rather than stuff. And we should all be trying to work together so we can all each other to move forward. But some people wanted to keep dragging people back, or to block people from, moving forwards. There you go, the drum boys. So, we have to be able to sort of, so like, and instead of like crabs in a bucket where they, they're all trying to pull down the crab that's trying to get out, we should all be trying to lift each other up. But yeah, not doing push-ups today. I did loads of them last night. It was, Imagine living the way you wanted. You don't know what you want, so it would have to be kept a secret from you. For you to truly live the way you want. What do you mean? I guess it's like, I guess we ultimately want, I guess like ultimately it's about autonomy. Ultimately it's the ability to do what you want when you want. But then again, you could argue there's caveats to that where some people love to be told what to do. But at least for me anyway, that I want to be able to live on my own terms. Hello Diana, how you doing? Yeah, I'm exactly the same as you, man. I'm just struggling at the moment to keep myself up. Yeah, I know it's difficult, isn't it, at times? Thank you, Diana. Yeah, nice one. So when are you going live again, Si? Are you going live again later or tomorrow or whatever? Yeah, 1,000 push-ups, nah. Good ideas, bro. And yeah, I'm gonna try and get out and do some busking, but I want to go live. The only problem is that the live stream can keep cutting off because the connection where I live just isn't very good. Maybe I could try a different location where it's a bit better, but for that, in a few minutes, I reckon, just chatting and coffee. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll pop in later if you're on, but yeah. Oh, you're Italian? Oh, yeah. Alright. Is everybody doing alright then? We've got 88 likes on the live, so smash that like button if you haven't already. You're live all the time. Well, yeah, trying to grow the channel, so. Lady Uchiha, how you doing? Why don't you just play? Bye. Why would these people care anyway? You know? Why do they care what a, stranger's doing? What's that? What's sprunky? Don't know what that is, but I guess I'm gonna learn. Thank you, Samantha. DJ says you had no choice in being here. You had no choice in what you do here. You are blessed and looked after. I don't know. I missed that last bit. Why did you like unsend that message? What the hell? Thoughts? What's on your wall? Paint. I guess like white paint. Yeah, not let them wreck my day. No, it just gets draining sometimes though, you know. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, is everyone alright then? Yeah, I don't really ride my bike actually much. I mean, I should do, but I've been mainly getting into calisthenics training and circuit training and stuff, but like, yeah, or steal your energy. No, we're not gonna let them do that. You know, we're not gonna let them win. Like I said, if I give up, then what do you mean? What do you mean, Samantha? That I read your mind. Keep it how you want it. Yeah, that's it. You know, don't let anyone tell you what to do. So I find it quite annoying when people give unsolicited advice and stuff. You know, like what? It's like, well, what's it got to do with you at the end of the day, right? You know. DJ says, give up. I bet you still do shit. What you mean? What you're talking about, DJ? Otis. What's that? You're in my mind because you said that too. What did I say? What did I say? Sorry. Okay, Dominador. Yeah. Hello, it's Sidua Tora, is it? Welcome to the live. Yeah, I'm 30 years old. About not getting exhausted. Yeah. Right. Yeah, just basically that's right. Eric, time is 13:01 in the UK right now. It's just odd sometimes though, isn't it? Thank you for the 92 likes, everybody. Nice one, guys and girls. Hello, Taylor. Oh, Charlie. Okay. How you doing, Charlie? Welcome to the live. Oh, really, Diana? What kind of videos do you make? Yeah. Baron works. How you doing? What does that mean?
Do you have a channel then, Samantha? Hello, 5 Hargreave Lover, is it? That's not you, is it? And you're not in control of it. Or if you do nothing and something gets done, who did it? Are you on about there's no free will, that whole debate or something? So I remember arguing about that before, about saying that is there really free will at the end of the day? Or are we just kind of subject to our environment entirely? Hello, Clash. How you doing? Oh, you don't have many vids. Okay. No, I'm not doing that, Fatina. Working on confidence. Oh, yeah. Yeah, confidence is important for this kind of stuff, isn't it? Okay, Baron works. No, I don't play Roblox, no. Do you guys not know each other then, Samantha, and maybe you just happen to have seen the same channel? I don't know. And a few knocks will get there, yeah. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. How do you say that? Oh, Danny. Do you care about yourself and then others? Why would your creator not do the same? Yeah, I don't necessarily believe that there's a creator, some kind of external creator that cares about us. But, yeah, that's a whole kind of argument, basically, isn't it? You just happen to be in the same channel here, right? Yeah, it's like how, for example, what was it called? Venom Avenge. It was like a guy that I watch, and Depression Talks went in there as well. And, yeah. Maybe it was actually linked through my channel, I don't know, but I've never seen Depression Talks on my channel, but yeah, it could just be the algorithm. What are you saying, DJ? Oh yeah, that song, yeah. Don't think I have, what's that? Anyway, so yeah, free will and all that, and yeah, like Yuki. Hello, Debbie Amelia. How's it going? Nice to meet you. Oh no, did you die now? Oh, Ultra. I don't really play video games anymore. I don't really, yeah. I used to play video games a lot, but I kind of grew out of that stuff, you know? But each their own, you know? Everyone's got their own pastimes, haven't they, you know? It'd be boring if we were all the same, wouldn't it, you know? We all have our own different things to pass the time. What country? I live in the UK. What about yourself? I can relax and just what? Hang on, I've missed that. Why do you keep retracting your messages? I'm trying to read a message and then you just retract it. What's that about? Huh. I don't know. I've got 95 likes. Let's get 5 more real quick. Sai, are you still there? Or have you started up? No, he's not gone live yet. So, what's boring? What's that? Hang on. Yeah, thank you. I'm trying, but yeah. I don't know, you would use straighteners or something, but yeah. You want to make your curly hair straight. Ooh. What movie I watch? None really. Hang on a sec. I don't like some movies, but like, I don't watch movies that often. I did watch, what's it called? The Blair Witch Project lately. That was a good one. If you're into horror. Oh yeah, have you seen that before? It's called The Mouth Harp. Are you sick? Yeah, I'm so sick, bruh. Yeah, I'm one of the sickest people on this mother effing planet, bruh. What do you mean, Janet? What's that? Cool, yeah. So cool, man. Oh, it is high. 96 likes. We need 4 more to get to 100. It's a bit rainy today, I think. Not if it's raining at the moment, but I think it's just having a bit of a spit now. But what's it like in Nottingham? Where are you from anyway, Samantha? I don't think I asked you, but we're in York right now, but weather hasn't really been that bad lately. Okay, thanks for the 97 likes now. Yeah. What's your question? Raghul. What's good, big fella? Hello. How you doing? Izzy, how you doing? It's cool and sunny here today. Oh, that's good. I mean, at least it's not raining and stuff. Oh yeah, Australia, you said, yeah. Australia. Yeah. Another shrimp on the barbie. Papu, CB, how you doing? Izzy says, hi, I'm from Dubai. Can you say, what's that? Marie, welcome back. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Oh, Charlie. How you doing, Charlie? Waiting for it to actually warm up. It's British summertime, apparently. Yeah, it's just started raining here. Oh, good. At least I'm not out in it at the moment, eh? No, I'm not in an office. In an office, yeah. Yeah. I'm in, like, office right now, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Welcome to, yeah, my office. Good to see you. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Yes, come to my office, yeah. That was my attempt at trying to do the office impression. Okay, you take care, Si. Oliver, how you doing? Welcome in. This is, ooh, yeah. Okay. The really awkward kind of. Here we go again. You're welcome. Hello, Bolsong. How's it going? I'll just do a few more minutes, guys. I'll be getting off for a bit, but yeah. I would have gone out today and done some busking, but the weather's been due to rain today, so wouldn't be any good going out in this, would it, really? No, I live in York. Oh, you live in Berkshire? Oh, really? Thank you for the 98 likes. Let's get 2 more real quick. Thank you very much. Hello, Nora. How you doing today? Hope you're well. 34 foot long, 34 foot tall, I mean. What do you mean? Who's 34 foot tall? That'd be like a tree or something. Inner slime fan, good to see you. How you doing? 99. 99 red balloons, go Bob. I got 101 now, thank you. 101 Dalmatians. Hello, Malaya. Yeah, thank you everybody. Thank you for liking the live. Hello, Poverty Noob. How you doing today? Welcome in. Hope you're all well. Not bad, James. What's that?
Donald J. Trump. A wall. You can't go through the wall because it's a very, very hard wall. It's a very hard wall that you'll never get through. We're going to build a very, very hard wall. It's going to stop you from going. You're never going to be able to go over it or through it. Never seen Project Hail Mary. What are you talking about? Hail Mary. Mary and Joseph and Jesus. Is that the Mary that you're talking about?
Okay, we'll just get rid of you then. Anyway. Oh really, I'd never seen it, no. Don't watch a lot of movies like I said, but I need to try and watch some more. I don't know, Valentino. I don't know. I'm not the person to ask about that kind of stuff, so... Hello, Georgie. How you doing? Welcome to the live. Gonna be getting off in a minute, I think. But thank you all for stopping by. Hello, Helge. How's it going?
The Mario Galaxy movie was epic. Oh yeah, Mario. Super Mario. It's a me, Mario.
Favorite movies? I don't know really. I'm not sure. I saw Mrs. Doubtfire, that was a good one, and what other ones have I seen? Trying to remember really, but yeah. Where are you from? I'm from the UK, where are you from? Yeah, I'll have to think what other ones I've seen, but... Yeah, why would I not think that dinosaurs actually existed? Yeah, it's back with the flat earther again, isn't it, you know? I know a lot of them that they don't believe dinosaurs ever existed. But what's your reason to think that they didn't? Because some armchair expert told you on a video, is it? Anyway, oh yeah, Mrs. Doubtfire. What's Reinfeld? You mean Seinfeld? Oh no. Alright. You don't mean Seinfeld. Never seen that either. Wasn't that a series, wasn't it? Yeah. Anyway. Anyway. I don't know, because I've not lived here all my life. Do I believe in ghosts? Not really. I don't believe that your spirit kind of have a sort of like non-physical host. I don't believe that there's this energy that's floating around after you die. I mean, it could be possible that your consciousness will sort of move to somewhere else, or not necessarily even move somewhere else, but rather it will just kind of change the receiver or something. So basically, like changing a radio station is kind of like what some people say. Once that radio station is no longer functional, it will just switch to a new. That's one theory anyway that could happen potentially, but I don't believe that ghosts exist, at least not literally. Duolingo, that's for like learning languages, isn't it? Oh really, I have to have a look. Okay, WWE. Okay. Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna like wrap this up for a bit, so yeah. Everybody have a good day then, I'll see you all later. Thank you for stopping by. Bye for now.